Good evening, sir. Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Yuvraj.
Good evening, sir.
And Samarpita, Yogesh, Diksha, Pritam, everybody, good evening. Okay, some of the students, they are not able to join today from Maukat. Samarpita, you might be knowing, they are in
TTF.
ATF in Kolkata. Okay, yeah, I got a call and they are till 7:30. They are in the stand or booth. So no worries. We will start the session. They can join it later whenever they are free. I would like to check if you have attempted the quiz, visa quiz. Who all have attended visa quiz? Visa quiz किसने किसने attempt किया? किसी ने अटेम्प्ट किया वीजा क्विज? आज डाला है वीजा क्विज? यस नो? अगर नहीं किया है तो प्लीज आप अटेम्प्ट कर लीजिए. कोर्स में डाला हुआ है मैंने वीजा क्विज. ओके, वी विल स्टार्ट द सेशन टुडे. Okay, the screen is visible? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, great. So we'll start the session today. We are discussing or maybe talking about a little bit on a startup design thinking and different opportunities what can be looked at if you are thinking to make your career as a startup or an entrepreneur. So first question I would like to ask, who all want to be an entrepreneur? प्लीज मैसेज करके बोलो या फिर अनम्यूट करके बोलो. कौन कौन चाहता है एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एज अ करियर ऑप्शन और स्टार्टअप एज अ करियर ऑप्शन? Guys, yes, no. Shrikant, do you want to become an entrepreneur? Shrikant, no. Some experience initially. Pritam, Yogesh, Diksha, Samarpita, no. Shrikant, no. Yogesh, Diksha, Yuraj. Yogesh, no. Yuvraj, Diksha. Yuvraj, no. Diksha. It's only one person here in the batch. Pritam would like to do it after few years of experience, but still I'll go with the session because I don't know if you don't want to go for entrepreneurship. The session is all about yes, entrepreneurship, also thinking differently to see what can be done or what kind of business can be opted for the future. So no, but definitely eventually what happens then when you go into the industry, you try to find the different solutions or try to see the problems, and you are eventually go for the entrepreneurship if the everything goes well. Otherwise, a lot of people stick to the job forever. So here, design thinking we are covering as a first topic, and then we have innovation a little bit, and then after that I have some cases to share with you which is happening in the tourism industry and around tourism industry, which can help you to understand what kind of businesses are upcoming business or new businesses has emerged, and what you can plan. So anybody can tell me what is design thinking? कोई मुझे बताएगा design thinking क्या होता है? प्रीतम, डिजाइन थिंकिंग क्या समझना था इस वर्ड से, डिजाइन थिंकिंग से? डिजाइन थिंकिंग कौन बताएगा? योगेश, please unmute yourself and talk, guys. I just don't want to talk alone. Design thinking, Samarpita, Shrikant, Diksha.
I'm audible, sir? Hello.
Yes, Yogesh.
Sir, design thinking means when some innovation or some new experiment is done by an individual or a group to invent something or to innovate something new.
Right. So anyone else would like to add design and thinking? Just two words. You can explain these two words, design and thinking. So we are thinking, we are designing our thinking, right? We are designing our thinking. हम लोग सोचते हैं, उसको हम डिजाइन करके सोचेंगे, हम उसको ऑर्गेनाइज्ड वे में सोचेंगे. We will think in an organized way, in a proper way, in a format, which is the simple definition of design thinking. And we are creatively thinking, because creatively, why? Because we are actually thinking creatively and giving some solution, creative solution to a problem. So that's again a design thinking creatively. So this is how design thinking has been defined. It's a kind of a process, research and create new things. Samarpita, create new things. Yes. So designing, our thinking should change. We cannot think similar way. Design thinking is always we are designing a thinking, but we are thinking very innovative way. Okay, so that's why design thinking has come up very big way in all across all the industries, and these days people are going for a proper format of design thinking and bringing the solution for a startup. Are you a problem solver? कौन कौन प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर है यहाँ से? यस नो चैट करके बताओ, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर हो आप? प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर, आर यू अ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर? योगेश is saying yes. Preetham is saying yes. Guys, come on, quickly raise your hand or say yes or say no or say Y or N, whatever. Shrikant, yes. Yuvraj, Samarpita, Diksha. Are you a problem solver? क्या आप प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं अपने घर में, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ, अपने कॉलेज में, आपकी पर्सनल लाइफ में? आर यू अ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर? छोटी प्रॉब्लम हो, बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो? समर्पिता इज सेइंग यस, दीक्षा इज सेइंग यस, युवराज सेइंग यस. So all of us, we are a problem solver somehow because we try to solve a day-to-day problem or a family problem or a friend's problem. कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम होती, we try to solve it and we try to come up with the right solution. So that's like a, we think, we come on conclusion and give the solution. So that's a, we are thinking it to solve our day-to-day problem. So kahin na kahin it's there in the back of the mind. Only thing is how to think creatively. It's a just design thinking is a process for that. So design thinking, simple definition, which is saying design is just not what it looks like and it feels like. Design is how it works. Steve Jobs ने कहा कैसे वो कैसे होता है, not really just how it looks and how it feels, but how it works. Creativity is thinking up a new things. Innovation is doing new things. So few definitions where we are talking about creativity. किसी ने क्रिएटिविटी की बात किया था, न्यू थिंग्स डेवलप करने की बात की. क्रिएटिविटी इज द थिंकिंग अप न्यू थिंग्स, राइट? इनोवेशन इज डूइंग न्यू थिंग्स. सो इनोवेशन जहां आता है वो कुछ करते हैं, वो मींस दे हैव अ एक्शन बिहाइंड इट. So innovation is that. This is simple definition. Day to day, you understand, you go, you talk, you meet, you see innovation everywhere. You see innovation. अच्छा, ये कोई explain करेगा मुझे this picture? This picture. Explain it. Who wants to explain this picture? Design thinking success. Yes, Yogesh.
So the first one is the bottle which is kept upside down, upside. And the second one is the same bottle, which is the difference of design is there. The one is the slim and another one is bit thick with round bottoms and wide neck. And the first one is bit slim with slim neck and lesser area of the opening, the cap.
Okay. Anything else? Did you see both the bottles in the market?
Yes.
Okay. Have you used both the bottles at home?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the major difference?
The convenience of users.
Okay. And
Storing.
Yes.
Appearance.
yes. Handling. Also, this
Handling,
one's the
yes.
more a plastic one. This is the glass one always, right?
Yes. Yes.
Right. And then the ketchup inside is always the glass one is like left behind at the end. Here you can always reach till the end, right? Because of the cap is a little bit wider,
Yes.
right? So what happens? Yes, thank you, Yogesh. What happens? Initially, when you looked at the ketchup bottles came in the market with the glass packaging. So glass packaging is always not very easy to handle, and also it takes a lot of space. When you look at this one as a space and this one, This is a less space. If in the carton you want to put the second one, it will be more than the first one. This is the first thing. Second, easy to handle. It's like plastic. It will not break. Glass, it will break. Third thing is, if you have to take out the last left tomato ketchup, you have to really shake it, and then it comes. So that's again a user not user friendly. And the other one is you have to press it and then you can take it out. So something like this has already invented in the market, and it's there in our day-to-day life. It is an example of design thinking, isn't it? Right? So
Yes,
how
sir.
how thinkers or packaging designers, they have thought about it, and they have thought it very deeply. They must have checked with the market, consumers, and then come back that, oh, you're facing a problem. What kind of problem? This is the problem. Okay, let us make a design. Let us design something new which is easy and good to use, and that's how the lot of innovation comes in the market. When you go to, let's say you go to any supermarket, you can easily find packaging, design packaging, lot of design packaging. You see that there most of the innovation comes in design packaging because of user friendly or handling properly, or using different materials to reduce the cost, being more sustainable, eco-friendly, such kind of things has come up. So it's an example of design thinking success. What is this picture talks about now? Preetham, explain this picture, please.
So this picture like defines the, we can say, different types of freedoms given to the workers. Like they can have their own, pursue their own interests, like music, drawing, or just painting, or sitting in mm, uh, uh, different positions, having making themselves comfortable while working.
Okay, so good. So this is the perks. Perks they are giving it at the workplace. You must have heard that best workplace in India is Google, kind of Google or Facebook. These places are such a design. They design such a way that that people are enjoying workplace like this, that they are actually enjoying without a stress. They are working and their productivity is becoming higher. Different people love to do different things, thinking. Yes, they do a different thing, they do different things at workplace. So some of you might be liking to do painting, sketching, reading, maybe working from the bean bag, lay down at the floor and working and reading, playing guitar and table tennis and swimming and gym and so on. So the workplace has been designed, this modern workplace has been designed such a way that people or employee, they feel comfortable, they feel to go to work, they don't see that stress going to work. Like in past, when you look at, our parents must have seen the workplace are really not this boring workplace. They go the same chair, they sit, the same people they see each every day. They not really good ambience, so, and then not really many facilities. So that's like your productivity goes a little bit lower, research says. So here they design such a workplace, and you can see the workplace on YouTube, different type of workplace. They design super good, and you can enjoy working. You feel like going to office. You don't really see, oh, I have to go to office today. It's like not a boring. So this is again a very good innovation and through design thinking at a workplace. This one, Shikar, please explain this as in design thinking process. What Uber Eats, what they are doing it. How did they come up with this idea? Yes, Shrikant. Shrikant, you there? No, you Raj, you want to tell Uber Eats ने कैसे डिजाइन किया नया प्रोडक्ट? Samarpita, Diksha, who wants to explain this? Guys, Preetham, you want to try?
I'm a little bit confused with the caption actually. Empathy for users. It's like Uber Eats has designed their products like to have this photos like have some empathy or some respect for the person who is delivering those orders, the food and all.
You can explain what Uber Eats has done. Innovation. Uber Eats का innovation क्या हुआ? क्यों किया उन्होंने ये?
Basically, sir, we can say that many of the local businesses can't really afford to uh, deliver the food to their regular or to the customers. But the customers know that the restaurants provide good food. So Uber Eats can become a good medium in delivering those foods. They can give a helping hand to the local outlets
Right.
in for reaching the customers.
Right. This is a one side of business. Second, other side of business is customer point of view. What is the solution Uber Eats is providing to us as a customer? You are at home or hostel. How you appreciate Uber Eats this service? Because you're getting a doorstep, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fresh food. So what happens? Empathy is the stage. Empathy is just a kind of a stage, I should say. Empathize. It's first step of design thinking, which I'll explain it later. But it's a stage. This is stage. Generally, people do the research, talk to the consumers, or talk to the people who are actually facing different issues or different problems. They have some problems. So there was one problem with the restaurant owners or small type kitchens, that they have none of the person are there to deliver that food, their food, homemade food to customer. And the other problem was customer, they are sitting, but they don't want to go outside. They just want to eat at home. So they want somebody to bring the food, different type of food all the time. So this is a two type of problem, two set of customer. They empathize stage, they research, they understand, they assume, they talk to them, they observe, they consult, so all things they do at the first stage. And then understand user experience कि अभी आपका क्या experience है, how you want to enhance your experience. आपको खाना नहीं मिल रहा है घर पे, आप हमेशा जा रहे हो and you are spending on petrol and traffic and blah blah. So how this problem can be solved? And this was a revolution, right? If you have seen कि Uber Eats और उन्होंने एक organize किया, this is organized business. Before you must have seen the home deliveries, but home deliveries came very late in our life. It's just few years or decade before. So something like this has invented, and then they are that was a kind of there was a successful product which Uber Eats or Ola or these all the other applications what they actually provide food, so they are doing it. So this is how they enhance the experience of user, both side of users. Okay, understand? Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes. So I go on the next one. This one, anyone is understanding this? Airbnb. I'll quickly explain. Airbnb also tried to solve a problem of people who are having the empty homes, or they have a second house, or they have a property left like that. The other side, they solve the problem of the people like you and me, If we are to travel, I have to go to Gwalior, I would definitely go and stay with Preetham's house. I will not take a hotel. I want to go to Goa, I'll go to Yogesh place because Yogesh is offering Airbnb apartment, one room. I go, I comfortably stay, pay to Yogesh and come back because I am that kind of a customer. I am not a 5-star customer. Because of affordability, because of liking, I would like to connect with local people. I would like to eat local food. I would like to go and roam around with local people. So this is the majority of tourists or travelers these days preferring, and they want to stay where they want to stay at local homes. So you must have seen homestays as a concept has come. Then Airbnb is a big time, is a homestay, but it's organized way of doing the business. So Airbnb launched, and Airbnb is there everywhere now. So like people, different people host Airbnb. I host Airbnb. So this is something like this is a revolution came, and then later on other products has come up, Mr. BNB and other ones. There are a lot of other products which is similar concept but different community they follow or they offer. So this is Airbnb, again, same time, very good example of design thinking. So the problems were there in the market or in our life. Cash problem, ATM, then Paytm, then UPI. So problem is actually solving. We are becoming more smarter in our experiences. So our industry or companies are giving more smarter solutions. Why? Because they always look at the problem. इतने सारे पैसे लेके travel करना is not a good idea. Now the idea is to travel only with the card and UPIs and few cash. So this is how they are making easier life. Paper tickets, QR codes, electronic tickets. Now QR codes and barcodes, we have discussed that. So paper ticket आए, उसके ऊपर QR code आया अभी, and electronic ticket अब सिर्फ आप QR code दिखाते हैं, आपका check in हो जाता है. You show at the bus, red bus also giving QR code. You go to trains are giving, I don't know if they are giving QR code, but barcode, yes. So and the airlines they're giving. So something like this is happening, and people are preferring to go. If you are going to let's say pay somewhere, so your QR code, so the Paytm option, like the UPI option, offline check-in, online check-in. So now few of the airlines, they are mandatory asking people to do the online checking. Otherwise, अगर आप airport पे जाते हैं, Indigo especially airport पे जाते हैं, and if you try to do offline check the airport, offline check-in, इसलिए वो लोग prefer करते हैं कि आप online check-in करें, right? Because it's easy for them to do one process online if they can do it. Okay, any other example you have in mind? कोई मुझे एग्जांपल बताएगा? योगेश, कोई एग्जांपल है आपके दिमाग में? Quickly, example. Diksha, online shopping, yes. E-commerce is a great solution for all of us. Anyone else? Yes, Yogesh. दीक्षा, समर्पिता, think on it. आपकी day to day life में ही है. What's our example? Start from the brushing your teeth or waking up. Who wakes up these days to people? Brushing your teeth. There are smart toothbrush, electronic toothbrush आ गए. बटन दबाओ, अपने आप दांत साफ कर देते हैं. Right? Smart watches, they are waking you up. Alarms लग जाते हैं. They tell you that how many hours you have slept. Then you order food. You go to office by electric vehicle. So electric vehicles are a smart solution. We are not really using fuel anymore. We are using electric vehicles. Solar is a smarter solution. So these are the revolution in the our generation, where we are trying to use smarter solution, and all of them are solving our problems. Uber Eats, office, smart offices, like we are going metros. This is mobility is a good example. Mobility, smart mobility in the cities. So everywhere, okay, Google, Alexa, and then virtual reality, Google Assistants, yes. And then you have smart TVs, coffee mugs, yes, electronic coffee mugs, and then you have e-bicycles has come up. So there are a lot of things. If you think there are a lot of things, ATM we have already discussed. So a lot of things has come up where you can see in day-to-day life कि changes हो गए, solution आ गए, नए solution आ गए. So our life has become more easy through design thinking and innovation. किसी न किसी ने सोचा होगा उस बारे में, the problem, and then they develop the solution, right? So that's how that what they have thought it and then develop it. That's whole a process of design thinking. वो ही है design thinking. ओके यहाँ पे हमें प्रोडक्ट या कोई सर्विस को हम लोग एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. दिस इज द यूएक्स. किसी को यूएक्स पता है क्या होता है? यूआई यूएक्स सुना है किसी ने? यूआई यूएक्स बताया कोई? यूआई एंड यूएक्स. मोबाइल एप्लीकेशंस यूज करते हैं आप लोग? नो योगेश, नॉट यूजर इंडेक्स. थिंक मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन यूज करते हैं. इसमें आता है ये वाला टर्म बहुत, यूआई डेवलपमेंट में आता है, और ऐसे तो जनरल हो गया आजकल यूआई यूएक्स. सो डेवलपमेंट में आता है और टेक्निकल टर्म है, बट डे टू डे लाइफ में इसका बहुत यूजर इंटरफेस. यस, UI is a user interface and UX is a user experience. So user interface क्या होता है? Experience. Yes, समर्पिता, very good. So user interface क्या होता है? आप जो मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन देख रहे हैं, जैसे एग्जांपल आपका एप्लीकेशन ऑफ फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम, फर्स्ट पेज, whatever, or any other sites, whatever you are using it, first page is like how it appears, interface, how it appears, first one, second one, third one. You scroll or you turn the page, but it's coming very nicely and always is updated. That's a user interface. There are the hell lot of people, they walk in only this segment. Their job is to make a user experience better, or user interface better. And then similar way, when the interface is better, experience will be better. तो हम लोग अब एप्लीकेशंस यूज करते हैं. आप देखना एसबीआई का योनो, और आप देखना आईसीआईसीआई का एप्लीकेशन, या फिर आप देखना इंडसइंड बैंक. आप ऐसे एप्लीकेशन देखोगे तो आपको दोनों में डिफरेंस समझ आएगा कि हु इज बेटर, व्हाट इज बेटर. वी लाइक टू रियली यूज द स्मार्टर वंस. हमको अच्छा लगता है. Shrikant is saying 10 years back, many people missing their favorite movie want to see. Netflix has come. Very good example. Service innovation. So Netflix is again example. हम लोग Netflix से movies देख रहे हैं. So UI user, I come back to UI and UX. User interface, user experience. Now experience जो होता है UX, वो कैसा होना चाहिए? If you are designing a product, आपका टमाटो केचप अगर बॉटल बनाया आपने, या फिर Airbnb एक प्रोडक्ट निकाला आपने, प्लेटफॉर्म निकाला, टेल मी, इज इट यूजफुल? यस. इज इट यूजेबल? पीपल आर यूजिंग इट? यस. फाइंडेबल इजीली? very much findable. It is eye catching. This Airbnb, you can find it everywhere all over the world. Credible, it has developed the credibility, so people are using it. Credibility is developing it. They are putting references, the ratings and likings, and putting comments that we are using it. We are good everywhere. Desirable, people wants to see it. If I would like to offer, I based out of Nagpur, I would like to offer, okay, Yuvraj, Shrikant, Preetam, everybody, you all come to Nagpur, stay at my apartment as a guest, my guest. Definitely you would like to do it. Desirable, we would like to desire such experience, and I would like to take you to the local meal, local city tour, and blah blah. So it's more accessible. Yes, it is accessible easily because it's a technology platform. You can just book it my apartment in like 1 minute time or half a minute time. Valuable. Yes, it's a value for money. If you are coming and staying in the hotel, you probably pay double the amount. But if you're coming and staying in my place in Airbnb, you're paying, you are actually spending less amount. So user experience should always better and better and better. Then only your design thinking or innovation works. Otherwise, no meaning. आपका innovation है और वो accessible नहीं है या फिर valuable नहीं, that is not really the case. So user experience always works around these characteristics. समझ में आया सबको? आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है तो प्लीज आप क्वेश्चन चैट पे डाल दो या फिर आप पूछ लो अनम्यूट करके. Design thinking is a philosophy and set of tools to help solve problem creatively. मैंने बताया आपको डिजाइन थिंकिंग सॉल्विंग प्रॉब्लम क्रिएटिवली, आपकी थिंकिंग को ऑर्गेनाइज वे में करके कोई प्रॉब्लम को क्रिएटिवली सॉल्व करना इज डिजाइन थिंकिंग. इफ यू आर ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट समथिंग न्यू or if you're trying to solve the complex problem, these two things if you are doing, you should opt design thinking process. Simple, very simple definition. किसी ने ये देखा है? किसी को याद है? गैस स्टेशंस और पेट्रोल पंप्स जिसको बोलते हैं हम लोग अपने देश में.
Yes, sir.
कौन सा वाला सबसे पुराना है बताओ? सबसे पुराना कौन सा वाला है? सबसे पुराना गैस तो करो. नहीं पता है तो पुराना याद करो. कौन सा हो सकता है? कौन सा ओल्ड फैशन दिख रहा है? प्रीतम, फर्स्ट वन Z1, राइट? समर्पिता बोल रही है फर्स्ट वन Z1, राइट? So good. That's the first one. Z was a model. Z petrol pumps or gas stations or petrol dispensing machines. They made it this way, and this way. This was the one. Then second came to in the market. This one, the round one, the one which is there. Third one is petrol diesel together. Third one, they put it separately. This side petrol, this side diesel, but they have put it separately as a machine. And ऊपर से इसका exit point था. Fourth one came this top one. यहाँ पे आपको सारा टाइप का मिलेगा. Diesel, regular, and extreme and petrol. अलग अलग टाइप के आजकल पेट्रोल आ गए मार्केट में. So they try to sell, put it here in the one machine, and then you have a credit card facility, UPI facility, and all these things. So these days, so this is the improvement of the product. It's a product innovation, and it's improving the product as per the need of the market or need of the people or experience, enhancing the experience of the people. So you must have heard in Western world or US or Europe, people they use or they put the fuel by themselves. वहाँ पे कोई fuel station पे कोई petrol डालने वाला नहीं होता है. So you have to put it yourself. So that is more smarter ones that you have to put in. All the instruction is given. You just step by step you follow the instruction and you can put the fuel in your car, and you can pay also. First you pay and then you put the fuel. Otherwise you take it and you go. So they made it such a way, and even the Dubai they have it, this kind of service. If you have to get the service from somebody, you pay extra. You pay $3 to $4 in Dubai extra to somebody will put fuel in your car. So that's kind of services they have introduced to avoid or put the less people at work and more smarter way to deal the business. ये किसी ने देखा है इंडिया में? आपको पता है आपके कॉलेज में कहीं ऐसा दिखा है? Yes, no,
No, sir.
किसी होटल में. So this has been introduced in US, of course, on it's San Diego airport, but it has been always there now in all the countries, almost all developed world, because of gender equality issue which has come, or United Nations is saying, then you have UNWTO goals everywhere. They are talking about gender equality, and also it has a practical usage. So here, all gender restroom, it has a lot of benefit as well. Culturally, it's not very much fitting with our country, but it will eventually in some places. Even now, Bombay and all people, they have all gender restrooms in shopping malls and all. So it is first of all less consumption of supplies or water, or maintenance is easy. You have a space, lesser space, you can make it 1, 2, 3, something like this is all beneficial, but only thing is a cultural barrier, जिसके कारण से हमारे देश में शायद इसकी ये धीरे से आए, अभी नहीं आए, next after few years it will be introduced everywhere. But it is there, and they have designed it for benefit of the people. They must have asked, they must have checked, they must have done one well research, and that's why they have designed and implemented it. It must have had greater outcome or result out of this. So इसीलिए उन लोगों ने इंट्रोड्यूस किया और इम्प्लीमेंट किया हुआ है. Okay, so applications also, dating apps. If you think dating apps are there in the market, yes, it's there, but it is also innovation, because people try to be with a similar mindset of people, and they would like to be socialized with people. Tinder has come, dating app. Even the if you know one of the fact, I'll tell you, Tinder has been introduced later. And before Tinder, already Shadi.com has been introduced in India. So India was well in advance in terms of that solving that problem, because we had a different problem, not a really Tinder kind of problem. We had a marriages, same caste, same religion marriage, and finding the groom and bride was a problem. And it came first, many years back, and Tinder came after a few years back. So Tinder has a different problem they solve, more of the youth problem and their need. So something like this is very innovative, and that has come, and people are using it, and it is a really the revolution, because of many many countries accepted, or the people are accepting. 1 second. Okay, so now we come to the. I hope you must have got the idea कि हम क्या बात कर रहे हैं, design thinking की, creative thinking की, startup की. So yeah, there are 5 stages of design thinking. 5 stages में सबसे पहले empathize stage होती है, जिसमें कि आप you go to the actual users and you check, you try to interview them, you try to understand their problems, आप उनकी प्रॉब्लम समझते हो, या तो वो कस्टमर होता है या तो वो बिजनेस ओनर होता है. Whosoever it is, you understand their problems. If it's a bigger problem, smaller problem. Like a lot of community has a smaller problem, so we cannot solve the problem like road खराब है, नल का पानी नहीं आ रहा है, and electricity चली गई है. These are not a problem which is there in our hand. Definitely the problem is different problems, different type of problems with a different community. So we try to understand, we try to गैदर द प्रॉब्लम्स, एंड हम लोग बड़ा एक प्रॉब्लम का पूल बना लेते हैं. ये पहली स्टेज में थी. हम लोग उन्हीं लोग को पकड़ते हैं, सेट ऑफ पीपल. इफ दे आर स्टूडेंट्स, वी टॉक टू ओनली स्टूडेंट, बिकॉज आवर प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज विल बी फॉर some kind of people, right? If it's a normal public, it's a normal one. Paytm is for everyone, be it a student or a farmer or a professionals or a doctors. So this is a bigger problem, complex problems उन्होंने solve किया, बड़ी problem. If you are thinking smaller problems, or if you are designing a smaller problem solution, you are actually working with a small set of people. So let's say example, if you are solving a problem of twins in the world. Twins की problems है कि उनको एक जैसे कपड़े पहनने होते हैं, and sometimes they don't find it. So one type of people. So you only talk to twins around the world or around your vicinity or geography, wherever you are trying to solve the problem. Let's say the overweight people or oversized people. If oversized people, they don't find the clothes. So if somebody must have done this empathize stage with those people, understand their problem, and then try to come up with the idea that we will only exclusively develop the clothing for oversized people. So this is a kind of a set of people you try to add. Women's problem, then community-based problem, then older age problem. So this is something like this you try to understand, and then you gather the problem, you collect the problem, keep it documented. Next stage, you define the problem. Problem तो आ गई, आपने सबसे सुन लिया. You are listening to everyone, you are documenting everyone, but you have to define it based on your goal. What kind of problem you are you will try to solve it. So आप define की problem को, आप बड़ी problem को छोटी problem में लिखे, आप problem का एक वो बनाए, structure बनाए कि if we solve this problem, automatically this problem will be solved, और इसके बाद में third problem will be solved. So this is the way you structure those problems, you defining those problems. फिर आप थर्ड स्टेज में आते हैं जिसमें आपको आइडिया निकालना होता है. मींस यू आर ट्राइंग टू आइडिएट द प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन, कि आप ये प्रॉब्लम अगर है तो उसका सॉल्यूशन क्या होगा. कैन वी स्टार्ट अ फैक्ट्री विद व्हिच हैज कैपेसिटी टू स्टिच oversized people clothes. This is one of the idea. Second idea, already there is a factory, we try to give our dimension to them, their material, they stitch it and give it to us. Simple. So that's the second problem. Third problem is like, okay, we would like to do the customized way. Okay, if somebody is like 120 kg and he wants to get stitched XYZ, we try to give them the kind of material, clothing material, and show them, and then tell them what kind of pattern you want, and we give them the customized way. So we try to ideate those solutions and keep it with you. So say ideate stage में हम लोग बहुत सोचते हैं, solution को लेके आते हैं, solution को list down करते हैं. उसके बाद में बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट सॉल्यूशन को हम ट्राई करना चाहते हैं. हम उसमें भी चैलेंजेस आएंगे कि हम कस्टमाइज अगर कर रहे हैं, दैट कस्टमाइजेशन इज लॉट ऑफ बैक एंड फोर्थ वर्क. So you try to do that, otherwise you are actually outsourcing from another factory. That's the best way, that you are actually keeping it such a clothes जो comfortably 120 kg को भी हो जाए, 140 को भी हो जाए. So something like this you try to work and then come on the prototype. हमने प्रोटोटाइप बनाया कि ये हमारा मॉडल है. ये मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और प्रोडक्ट इनोवेशन की बात कर रहा हूं मैं. देयर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ इनोवेशन आपको बताऊंगा अगली साइड पे. तो यहाँ पे अपने प्रोटोटाइप किया. आपने प्रोटोटाइप ये किया कि we will be opening a e-commerce store only for the oversized people and promoting it everywhere. You prototype, you actually design the platform, you ask people to check the fabric, means fabric को आप देखो, color choose करो, pattern डाल दिया आपने, you have already put the pattern, select the pattern, give the dimension, घर पे ही नापो, dimension दे दो, and then submit it, and then we will stitch and deliver it to you. That's a prototype, you have designed it already. Then you go on the test mode, that how to test. Beta version पता है आपको किसी को? कौन बताएगा मुझे beta version क्या होता है? Beta, BETA. Pritam, you know?
They're like some of the users or some of the customers are given access to some of the new products or features that are being tried out by the company.
Yes.
The company wants the user feedback, so they allow customers or users to use those new designed.
Right. So what you will do, you are actually giving
features.
Yeah, you're actually giving some kind of a features or services to set of people who are testing your product beta, और उससे आप analyze करते हो कि यहाँ पे ये इन्होंने टेस्ट किया तो it was a successful or not, error तो नहीं आया, और if they felt it good, they ask you the feedback as well. तो टेस्टिंग जो मोड होता है वो बेटा वर्जन में होता है, कोई कोई लोग उसको बेटा वर्जन नहीं बोलते, they just try to, we have made a prototype and we are testing in the market. So आप ये भी बोलते हो, so आप टेस्ट करते हो, आप किस लोग के साथ टेस्ट करोगे ये वाला प्रोडक्ट मुझे बताओगे कोई? जो हम लोगों ने भी ओवर साइज पीपल का जो प्लेटफॉर्म बनाया ई कॉमर्स, who will test this product or who will test this platform? योगेश, कौन टेस्ट करेगा इसको? योगेश, दीक्षा, कौन टेस्ट करेगा इसको? किससे टेस्ट करवाएंगे हम लोग? टाइप इट, एनीवन। ये टेस्टिंग किससे करवाएंगे हम? ये टेस्टिंग हम लोग उन्हीं लोग से करवाएंगे जिनके पास हम इंटरव्यू लेने गए थे, प्रॉब्लम पूछने गए थे, ऑल द ओवर साइज पीपल। हमने क्या किया था, हम एम्फेसाइज स्टेज में वी वेंट टू सेट ऑफ पीपल, राइट? हम लोग ट्विंस की बात की थी, ओवर साइज की बात की, तो हमने क्या डेवलप किया अभी ओवर साइज के लिए ई कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म डेवलप किया। सो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर गोइंग बैक टू दोस पीपल, बिकॉज हमने तो उनका कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर और सब ले लिया है। वी गोइंग बैक टू द पीपल आस्किंग देम, ओके सर मैडम, could you please try this, you had a problem that आपको कपड़ा नहीं मिल रहा था आपका, we have designed the product and could you please try to use this platform and tell us if everything is good. Empathize stage पे जो लोग हैं उन्हीं के पास जाएंगे हम टेस्टिंग करने के लिए। if testing successful होती है then a product is out at first stage और first round में ही हो गया बाहर। but अगर नहीं होती है टेस्टिंग, then we go back, if they said no, how we can decide clothes without touching and feeling? So okay, online clothing, it's simple, we are explaining you which kind of clothing is there, which kind of fabric it is, color, thickness, everything we are telling you. And if you are, we have a store, maybe we have a store, you can come and check it if you want, but we are doing it e-commerce, like online. So अगर उन्होंने ये क्वेश्चन डाला कि नहीं हमको नहीं पसंद आया, कि कुछ लोगों को 20% को पसंद नहीं आया, 80% को पसंद आया, still team will go and check what they can do to make 20% also happy. So they go on ideate stage, they come, they improve the prototype and come back and test it again to the 20% people, and then come back with the final solution. So this is the 5 stages of design thinking. यहाँ से आपका कहीं कोई प्रोडक्ट आप ऐसे लॉन्च करते, कोई सर्विस आप ऐसे लॉन्च करते, सो दिस इज द वे यू आर एक्चुअली डिजाइनिंग अ product for a set of people or a mass market, whosoever it is, and supplying it to market through the process. And then once everything is approved, you are launching in the market for full-fledged for your production or sale. Okay, so this is the way design thinking works. Any question or any thought? किसी के पास कोई क्वेश्चन है या सिंपल है, समझ में आ गया? आपको एग्जांपल, मैं अभी आपको एग्जांपल पूछूंगा, आप सभी लोगों को एक एग्जांपल बताना है मुझे इस चीज का. आप यू जस्ट थिंक और डिजाइन थिंकिंग का आपने क्या किया है. ओके, एनी क्वेश्चन? नो क्वेश्चन, आई विल मूव ऑन. ठीक है, okay, contribution of design thinking. Design thinking can place people and nature at the center. हमने people और nature को center में रखा. Design thinking builds empathy and shared understanding. Empathy build किया, shared understanding ली हमने कि हम सब लोगों ने share किया understanding और उसको हमको develop किया. Design thinking place less emphasis on the expertise पे नहीं, हम people की problem solve कर रहे हैं, हम expertise पे नहीं जा रहे हैं, लेकिन हम design ऐसे कर रहे हैं कि हम लोगों के साथ मिलकर problem solve कर. Design thinking recognize that different type of knowledge are needed to address complex issues. हम लोग अकेले नहीं solve कर रहे हैं. अगर हम e-commerce platform बना रहे हैं, so there is a somebody who is designed the idea, somebody who's programmed it, somebody is customer care, somebody is textile understanding guy. So it's a everyone is involved. It's a different type of knowledge is involved. A design thinking reject linear scientific thinking and embrace complex thinking. So हम लोग एक ही चीज में नहीं सोचेंगे. जैसे कि आप अगर इसी प्रोडक्ट इसी सोल्यूशन को निकालना है, तो you can think that okay, हम लोग क्या करते हैं ना कि हम लोग बड़े साइज को बनवा लेते हैं और रख देते हैं वहाँ पे शॉप्स में, and let them do it because of but if they want to have a customized way, if they don't want to have they don't want to go to the similar shops, so a lot of this mindset people has, तो उसको आप linear thinking रिजेक्ट करते हो, आप कॉम्प्लेक्स थिंकिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स वे प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करते हो. सो दैट्स अ डिजाइन थिंकिंग कंट्रीब्यूशन. एग्जांपल्स बने, इनोवेशन की बात करेंगे हम लोग. इनोवेशन इज व्हाट इनोवेशन वी ब्रॉट द इनोवेशन कि हमने एक ई-कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म बनाया जो ओवर साइज ओवर वेट लोगों के लिए शॉपिंग प्लेटफॉर्म है, जहां पे वो लोग क्लोथिंग डिजाइन कर सकते हैं अपने. Innovation हुआ ये for them. So what happens? Application of idea that are novel or useful. यहाँ पे useful idea है, novel idea है, because हम लोग अपना UX का जो आपने देखा user experience, उनके लिए सबके लिए useful है, because they across India, if they are like 1.5 million people are oversized and overweight, your idea and your e-commerce platform will be there for them. So this is how you have to think. It is about staying relevant. हम relevant हैं because that was genuine problem and we have solved the problem. Great idea, executed brilliantly and communicated well. Now innovation में हमारा idea बहुत अच्छा है, हमने execute भी अच्छे से किया कि हमने कोई ऐसे नहीं किया कि हमने second thought लगाया, हमने very well idea very well way से हमने उसको execute किया because of keeping future in mind and also communicated well. हमने communicate भी अच्छे से किया कि see look at the future. People are not going to store or shop. Now if you build up this kind of platform, people will be there, stick to the e-commerce site and they buy. Introduction of new product or service that adds value to an organization, people, or community environment. ये हमारा नया प्रोडक्ट और सर्विस था जो वैल्यू ऐड किया हमारी कम्युनिटी को, लोगों के बीच में. इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ समथिंग न्यू, हमने समथिंग न्यू बनाया, दैट्स इनोवेशन. इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ क्रिएटिव आइडिया टू जनरेट वैल्यू, हमने वैल्यू जनरेट की अपने आइडिया से. एंड एनीथिंग न्यू यूजफुल एंड सरप्राइजिंग, हमने वाव फैक्टर दिया. Okay, this is something good. All 1.5 million people, they say, oh, this is something good. I was looking for this because I always go to tailor and get the first thing, the fabric, go to tailor, give my measurement and got it stitched. And also it's a very expensive for me. Now this one is good and this one is easy for me to get it stitched through e-commerce website. So it's surprising. एग्जाम्पल इनोवेशन के नेटफ्लिक्स की बात किया था किसी ने नेटफ्लिक्स इज अ डिस्ट्रप्टिव इनोवेशन अगर हम इनोवेशन टाइप्स ऑफ इनोवेशन देखें नेटफ्लिक्स डिस्ट्रप्टिव इनोवेशन है मैकबुक मॉड्यूलर इनोवेशन है मैकबुक टेक्निकल प्रोडक्ट टेक्नोलॉजी मॉडल्स बने हुए हैं स्मार्ट वॉच प्रोडक्ट इनोवेशन स्मार्ट वॉच जो आप पहनते हैं ब्रिज बिल्डर चैलेंज ये वाला चैलेंज आप लिख लो आप सर्च करना इज वेरी गुड चैलेंज ब्रिज बिल्डर चैलेंज जो कोलैबोरेटिव एफर्ट है सारी कंट्रीज के लोग उसमें पार्टिसिपेट होते हैं एंड दे सॉल्व अ प्रॉब्लम मींस कम्युनिटी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करते हैं ब्रिज बिल्डर चैलेंज कोका-कोला incremental innovation always in providing existing product improving to existing product and processes आप कोका-कोला के नए नए वेरिएंट देखोगे मार्केट में हमेशा इंक्रीमेंटल इनोवेशन मेमोरी फोम आर्किटेक्चरल इनोवेशन यस existing technology elsewhere but changing the purpose of product अब पहले कॉटन के बेड मैट्रेस पे सो रहे थे अब आप मेमोरी फोम में सो रहे हो टोयोटा प्रोसेस इनोवेशन चेंज और इंप्रूवमेंट ऑफ प्रोसेसेस टोयोटा कारें चेंज हो रही हैं their processes are getting changed हम लोग कार में बैठ रहे हैं तो हमको स्मार्ट फील हो रहा है so process innovation and in-house closed innovation in-house improve product and process in-house is again one of the platform जो improve product and process को improve करता है so that's how different type of innovations are there and they have been introduced there are many more now next slide talks about useful innovation यूजफुल इनोवेशन में डिजायरेबिलिटी आती है वायबिलिटी आती है और फेजिबिलिटी आती है अगर आपका इनोवेशन यूजफुल है तो ये तीनों चीजों का मिक्स होना चाहिए विल पीपल लाइक इट हमारा प्लेटफॉर्म लोगों को पसंद आएगा क्या यस आया हमारा प्लेटफॉर्म बिकॉज हमारा प्लेटफॉर्म इज ई कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म में हमने और साइज के लोगों को टारगेट किया वाइबल कैन इट बी वाइबल यस ऑफ कोर्स इट इज वाइबल फीजिबल कैन वी मेक इट वी हैव ऑलरेडी मेड इट because it is nothing but a e-commerce platform so this is how you are actually making it innovation as a very useful innovation जो सबके लिए यूजफुल होना चाहिए इनोवेशन में कुछ टाइप्स ऑफ इनोवेशन जो हमने पहले देखे यहाँ पे हमारे कुछ बिजनेस पीपल और टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ में कुछ इनोवेशन होते हैं जो आपने देखा होगा आपने सैप सुना है सैप किसी ने सैप सुना है SAP SAP is there are different things which we generally see in a business innovation इसमें डिजाइन थिंकिंग सब जगह आती है यहाँ पे so people and business के बीच में इमोशनल इनोवेशन है कौन सा वाला आपने वो देखा था अपना पर्क्स वाला पिक्चर राइट यू रिमेम्बर पर्क्स वाला पिक्चर दैट्स अ इमोशनल इनोवेशन लोगों के बीच जो बिजनेस के बीच ऑफिस है और एम्प्लॉई है दोनों के बीच में जो इनोवेशन हुआ उनके लिए वो इमोशनल इनोवेशन हुआ सेकंड फाइनेंशियल इनोवेशन मैंने आपको पेटीएम और यूपीआई पेमेंट की बात किया बिजनेस एंड सॉरी टेक्नोलॉजी एंड पीपल हमने क्या किया हमने फाइनेंशियल इनोवेशन की बात की पेटीएम हमने यूपीआई पेमेंट्स दीज आर द फाइनेंशियल इनोवेशन फिर आते हैं हम लोग थर्ड वन प्रोसेस इनोवेशन हम लोग ने मैंने सैप की बात की आपके सैप इज अ प्लेटफॉर्म वेयर यू कनेक्ट पीपल बिजनेस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी टुगेदर आपका फाइनेंस होता है HR होता है सब कुछ प्रोसेस आपकी डिफाइन करता है प्रोसेस को स्मूथ करता है दैट्स अ प्रोसेस इनोवेशन सो आपकी होल प्रोसेस जो होती है आपकी जैसे कि आपकी गूगल शीट्स हो गई गूगल डॉक हो गए गूगल का जितना बिजनेस का प्लेटफॉर्म है वो हो गया दैट्स अ प्रोसेस इनोवेशन वो आपको हेल्प कर रहा है पूरा बिजनेस को इजी करने में प्रोसेस को इजी करने में Airbnb we already covered. Airbnb, I will not go through it. I will open this video and show you. Give me some time. I'll go through the next slides. There is a question, Shrikant. Innovation is needed. Why? Give me example of any new innovation recently you observed in the state or country, in a country. So recently, अगर मैं innovation की बात करूँ, so there are the innovation coming up in a food and culinary sector. आपने अगर देखा होगा, year of millet we are celebrating, year of millet. So now what we have seen in the country that there are a lot of millet restaurants has opened, and they are only providing millet dishes. So this is the innovation, product innovation. They made it because before it was not in the market. If we are used to eat idli and dosa, we used to eat idli dosa in a older pattern like rice and wheat kind of, I don't know, rice more. But millet dosa, millet idli, these are the innovation has come because new thing has come up in India that okay, India and all over the world, international year of millet. So people are promoting millet, they are designing a new product, they are designing new restaurants focusing on millet. Okay, millet drinks, millet food. So something like this has come up in India, and we are seeing it. I'm seeing it because in our office down the in the ground floor there is a restaurant. They are only making millet dishes, and we used to get. So this is something wow which I feel. And if you have also examples, guys, you can also share example that will help us, all of us, to share with each other the examples. So anyone has an example, you can put it in the chat or you can speak. Shrikant, I hope you are actually, you getting my point, what I said. Example. UPI is a great, yes, UPI is a great innovation. Preetham, it is improving also. Now Google payment के बाद में आया, Facebook payment के बाद में आया. So these are the payment gateways we are actually seeing it. I'll tell you one more not an innovation, it's a kind of a technology. I was talking to other day with one of the participant of one of our program. We are doing one program with Maharashtra Tourism. I told you, I think, on agri-tourism and rural tourism, the certificate program. So I was delivering the lecture, and after that, one of the participants called that she is actually running. She's actually running the agri-tourism center, and she wants to build a toilet. Okay, and she wants to build a toilet which can be movable. Means she doesn't want to fix the toilet one place because sometimes she sees that group is coming, so she has to use the other area. Sometimes this the toilet can come to here in near to the the place where she is offering lunch. So we were talking on the phone, and I told her that there are a lot of smart toilet has come, and you can put the tank somewhere else, but these are the bio toilet or smart toilet, and we are talking on toilets lot. It's like 2 to 3 minutes, 4 minutes. After some time, I see an email from the company, those who provide toilet solutions. I don't know. This was surprise to me that how come somebody listen to my talk or if I'm talking about toilet 5 minutes, how to build a toilet and all, how this can trigger to those companies who are selling toilets. This was surprise to me. This was recent, maybe few days back, a week back. So I told her that, did you inform anybody that we are looking for toilet? Because I am not looking, you are looking. This mail should have gone to you. Why the mail has come to me? Also on my email, which is configured through in my phone. Phone means my personal email. So she said, no, I did not tell anyone. So this was surprise, and that's happening. You have to be careful that how Google or any other platforms are actually seeing what you do, what is your pattern of life, what you talk, what kind of business you do. You might be seeing Google में आप अगर search करते हैं कुछ तो उसकी ad YouTube में आती है. Right, something like if you're suppose let's say you are searching Google Singapore as a destination, सो उसकी एड आप देखोगे, बाद में कभी आप यूट्यूब चला रहे हैं, आपको सिंगापुर डेस्टिनेशन की एड आ जाएगी. So something like this is what happening. One more thing you will observe in future if you are traveling to bigger cities and also live in bigger cities. Then if you go into mall and you are passing by a store, let's say store is H&M or Zara, you're passing by the store in the mall, you're not going inside, and if same time Zara is running a offer 40% off, what you will see immediately after some time, you will get the, or after few minutes when you are there in the mall only, you get the SMS that, oh, Zara is offering 40% off, why don't you check the store. So your geolocation identify that you are actually passing by the Zara. Same time, your number is there with the people who are providing such services, and SMS can be pushed. So this is how it's happening, and we need to be careful that what we are doing, how we are doing, and how we are actually using our phone. And whenever you are there, you can put off the data, or you can use some other things which is helping you to not record or not do everything, not expose everything to internet or things, people who are sitting, and it's a really big thing happening all over the world. Just read about it and you will see. I'm not warning you, but I'm telling you to be aware. So now I would like to go ahead with the next slides, youth and entrepreneurship. So 50% of our population under the age of 35, Modi ji ne bahut baar bol chuke hain, close to 15 million entering the workforce every year. Enough job can be created, such as huge populous country. We are creating environment for entrepreneurship and innovation. The government is what doing? Government is actually pushing that more and more people should start their own business so that they can hire people. So हमारे पास में जो employment gap है, इतना लोग अगर young population है, so how we can actually give employment to them, because people should be also creating a job or opening a company. Government industry initiatives are promoting innovation and entrepreneurship. Innovation के think tank बन गए हैं, entrepreneurship startup hubs बन गए हैं. They are trying to give more and more people facilities and schemes आ गई हैं, funds आ गए हैं. They try to give more and more fund to people, that you hire people, you start. India will be soon much of the global entrepreneurship hub, and also key initiatives like Make Up India, Digital India, Mudra Yojana, Atal Innovation Mission, 59 minutes loan, Stand Up India, Startup India, India IP ranking. So these are the main ones which is helping Indian startups or Indian people who are want to do startup, motivating them. Startup India has 3 pillars: simplification and handholding. They try to actually give you handholding, that okay, you have an idea, we'll try to give you mentors. Funding, support, and incentive, they give you funding as well. If your idea is so great, they give you funding. So every state has a startup competition by government, and they try to select top 10, top 5 startups, and you are actually winning, then you are getting funding. Industry Academy partnership and incubation. So then your startup is funding is there, now you are actually going to the incubation and developing, working from there. T Hub, Hyderabad mein, I think Shrikant hai na, T Hub in Hyderabad, big time, super big incubation center by government. T Hub, you should read about it. Very nice place for startups. Ah. Okay, so now Government of India initiative support startup guidebooks. आप Startup India की website पे जाएंगे, you will see all the things. If you are thinking to do anything on Startup India, startup related anything, just try to go one-stop shop. Startup India की site पे जाइए. Startup guide books, online courses डले हुए हैं. Connect with startups, different type of stuff. Connect with corporates and incubators. Connect with mentors. You can connect. Connect with government. You can connect with the local government. Connect investor. You can connect. 124 schemes supporting startup culture among you. There are different type of schemes you can get the benefit out of it. Whereas states and national level competition, I told you, free login to get industry mentors. You get the industry mentor who are actually helping you to support your startup. So there are new innovative platforms. I'll open one by one, explain you later. Let me just finish the slides. Okay, so what do you need to be you need to do? I'll tell you, you are just starting your career or you are just getting into the mode of professional life. What approach you should actually have it to be more inclusive and productive. So co-working with communities. You cannot win the world alone. You have to have people around you. And the good people to work with, it's always important. If the team, very good productive team, you have to build the kind of attitude and also approach to work with the people. So co-working. If the startup idea also, there are 2-3 people, 5 people involved to create the idea or implement the idea. Co-design. Even you cannot design alone. You have to have a different type of people. E-commerce platform बनाया हमने टेक्सटाइल इंजीनियर भी मिला लगा हमको बिजनेस भी लगा अकाउंट भी लगा programmers भी लगे so we are actually designing it with people. So co-design, co-production, same thing, co-production. We produce something with help of people or organizations or different type of set of identities of solution. SDGs, कौन बताएगा मुझे SDGs क्या होते हैं? SDGs, प्रीतम, श्रीकांत, दीक्षा, SDG क्या होते हैं? योगेश, SDG. Yes, the sustainable development goals. And guys, please read this. This is the future for you guys. You are in the 2023. SDGs are there to open the eyes of the world and giving a lot of opportunity to work with SDGs. Services should meet a specific need and should be built around empathy, reliability, response to customer expectation, and professionalism and trust. हमारे साथ में empathy की बात की थी हमने all old bigger size people, reliability हमारा solution reliable होना चाहिए, services reliable होनी चाहिए, responsive होनी चाहिए और customer expectation को हमने build की थी हमने उसको fulfill किया, professional way में किया और trust के साथ किया. So this is how you have to have an approach to make any product service workable if you are working in a startup culture. SDG के बारे में बात की थी हम लोग ने 17 SDGs है जो आप लोग please go through it. It's very important for you to keep in mind those SDGs. आपको इंटरव्यू में पूछा जा सकता है, आपके बिजनेस में आपको एप्लीकेबल भी हो सकता है. 17 SDGs आपको याद रखने, ध्यान रखने. There are few of them support tourism industry. 8 नंबर वाला decent work and economic growth. So sustainable tourism create jobs. Responsive consumption and production, that we are actually practitioner and we are actually creating a job and promote local culture and products. So we are responsible to consume local products and produce locally and supply locally and do not harm the nature. Life below water. This is how sustainable and marine resources, because a lot of places, tourist places are actually around the sea or beaches. So that's what you have to protect. The climate exchange, 13 number. Climate, we are not talking about carbon footprint and CO2 emission and all these things. So you have to reduce that to make the environment safe and good for future. So there's the we have 4 major SDGs जो tourism को support करते हैं. So SDGs को आप please अच्छे से पढ़ना. I want you to really do understand it. United Nations Environment Program की work on tourism. ये environment program क्यों मैं SDGs के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ? Because I want you to pick up one of the SDG and develop your idea कि हमारा tourism, हमारा tourism startup हम यहाँ से भी कर सकते हैं. Transparency and accountability. Yes, all the business in tourism should be transferable and accountable. Net zero achieving, flights का travel कर रहे हैं लोग, लोग क्रूज ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं. So this is the net zero achieving यहाँ पे होनी चाहिए. Science and research, yes, well research, well thought. Digitalization, payment, smart check-ins, e-visas, protection, biodiversity ecosystem. यहाँ पे आप अगर नेचर के साथ में हो, आप बायोडाइवर्सिटी को प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे हो. सस्टेनेबल एनर्जी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, आप क्या कर रहे हो? सोलार यूज कर रहे हो, आप ई स्कूटर यूज कर रहे हो, ई बसेस यूज कर रहे हो. सस्टेनेबल ट्रांसपोर्ट, कार यूज कर रहे हो आप. सस्टेनेबल गैस्ट्रोनॉमी एंड फूड सिस्टम, आप ऐसा फूड सिस्टम इनमें इन्वॉल्व हो रहे हो जो सर्कुलर हो. आप डायरेक्टली फार्मर से खरीद रहे हो, आप वेस्ट नहीं कर रहे हो. सो दिस इज ऑल इम्पोर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट ऑफ टूरिज्म. फाइनेंस एंड ट्रांजिशन, सेफ ट्रांजिशन हो रहा है, कार्डलेस पेमेंट हो रहे हैं. एंड बीट पोल्यूशन, प्लास्टिक नहीं यूज कर रहे हो आप. बिलो वाटर लाइफ में को प्लास्टिक हार्म करता है, तो यू आर नॉट यूजिंग दैट. सो दिस इज द की वर्क व्हाट टूरिज्म यूनिपी इज वर्किंग ऑन टूरिज्म. There are a few ideas which I want to put it. You might have some ideas, but yes, I want to put some ideas. Food tourism is one of the ideas which you can really encash. India is such a nice country where every time, every place has a different food. So, culinary art, culinary food tours, food tour guide, restaurant, food walking tour. These are things are very famous. People are trying to explore such tours, and very few people are doing it in Delhi, Agra, Jaipur. Some places, Hyderabad. People you might see that food walking tours happening. So something like this can be always planned in a business. Technology in tourism, again, tech products in tourism that can be always implemented depending on the problem, what problem actually tourists are facing. So you might have seen the problem like ऑडियो गाइड्स. हमने बात की थी ऑडियो गाइड्स की प्रॉब्लम कैसे होगी. ऑडियो गाइड्स, हम लोग अगर किसी सांची स्तूपास जा रहे हैं तो वी कैन गेट द ऑडियो गाइड्स, एंड थ्रू टेक्नोलॉजी, यूज ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, वी कैन actually there and know all the spots and places of the destination. Community based tourism, again you're developing community. Again, sustainable tourism, that you are developing a community and attracting tourists to the community, giving benefit to all the community member. Community and parks, so parks, recreation parks, you are developing, you are actually giving people happiness and good feel, so that people are more fresh and productive. So this is how it's also part of tourism. Festival and events, lot of scope. People can design on festivals. The older festival can be revived with the government, and also they can work with the local community. Roots and ethnicity, again, Indian roots, where it's coming from. We have a great history, we have a great ancient history which can be protected through tourism, and ethnicity can be protected through tourism. So one can build a product around it, और उसको आप promote कर सकते हैं. Data and research, there are a lot of research gap in research companies and data management companies of tourism industry. So we don't know. If I tell you that we don't know that how many people are visiting to Agra as a city. Taj Mahal, you can always predict because tickets there, but कितने लोग city में आ रहे हैं? There is no data. Government does not have such kind of data. They have data on ticketed park, amusement, monument. So they can count it that this many foreigners came or this many. So data is big time gap in the country. Asset development and management, tourism assets जो होती हैं, जैसे कि forts हो गए, आपने वो adopt a heritage program सुना होगा. That program is very well defined program where people are adopting the heritage and also some monuments जो उसको adopt करते हैं, maintain करते हैं and manage करते हैं, and they generate revenue out of it. मॉनिटरिंग, उनको मॉनिटर, वो अडॉप्ट कर लिया उन्होंने, सब कुछ चल रहा है, लेकिन उनको मॉनिटर करने के लिए भी कोई होता है. सच काइंड ऑफ आइडेंटिटीज आर less in the country, or not at all in the country. Government is looking some solutions, some kind of good people to work with, and this is some of the ideas which it came in my mind and I wanted to put. If you have any idea, I can give these links. I will be sending you Coursera, mindset, free course on mindset. So entrepreneurship mindset, youth and entrepreneurship, YouTube and Startup India, and schemes. I will send you through email, so you will have that in your emails. So I am good with the my talk. I will be sharing with you some things. Hang on, I will be sharing with you few of the websites which will help you to understand some businesses.
Sir, how much time take will to complete the class?
5 minutes more. You have to go somewhere.
Yes, sir, because no charge in mobile.
Okay, 5 minutes. I'll finish. I'll send you the links. I'll just
Okay.
show you the some of the websites which is doing good job. So this one, this is Aranyachar. It's one of the startup. What they do, they are actually giving experiential tour to tourists who are going to wildlife locations. So let's say example, you are meeting local community. You are walking with the forest guard. You are actually eating or having lunch with forest guard. Then you are meeting school groups are meeting, getting trained. So they are actually doing a lot of this kind of work, which helps community to come closer to the wildlife destination. So they do a lot of work in different parts of India, and they are actually being one of the nice company to support even the local wildlife destination and local community. That's the one. Then second one is would like to share this one, Digitary. Digitary is another platform where they try to work with the hospitality industry. They are a startup winner for Karnataka in 2019. And what they did, they developed the AI based artificial intelligence and machine learning based platform where they try to monitor, manage the restaurant industries, revenue, then let's say supplies or stocks or forecasting, everything they manage through the platform or dashboard. So there's a technology platform. There is another platform which is unexplored Bastar. Is it visible? You can see it, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So unexplored Bastar, which is again Bastar is in Chhattisgarh, and what they did, they tried to make a good image of Bastar. Bastar was very much next life area. People used to think that okay, Bastar is not really good place, but Bastar is beautiful, and they try to make this as a travel company, but they are connected, and social initiative they bring it together first, so that people connect with Bastar different way. So different type of program, social tour, brand ambassador program, conservation, environment, culture, heritage program, plastic free zones, then community tourism, startup incubation for them. So they try to grow startup locally and they try to help. So this is one of the again good idea they are trying to develop with with different community and especially promoting custom. The another one which is Telosa, all Indian based, huh? I'm telling you, Telosa is in working with the restaurant industry. So restaurant industry, what they do, they are actually into the review generation. They generate your reviews. They analyze your reviews, moderation your reviews, and then market their reviews. So this is the way they build a brand. Bad reviews are big mistake, excellent good reviews. So यहाँ पे ये लोग क्या करते हैं? They try to work on the good reviews, and they try to help brands to give brands to get the good reviews and promote them well. So something like this is what is happening in India. There are many more startups which we have identified, like 25 plus startup, very innovative. They are doing some good job in India, and they are actually there. Some of them are winners. So you can always follow these guys, understand what they do, and then you can easily get an idea that what's happening around. So this is what all about it. I would like you to ask any question if you have, or you can put it in the chat. I'll send you these links through email. Yes, guys. Any question? Yogesh, Shrikant, Preetam. Any thought? Question के अलावा कुछ thought है? समर्पिता, no. कोई example है? प्रीतम, श्रीकांत, योगेश. Any example? I have an activity here. I'll send you the activity. Same activity which I told you. कि आपको empathy stage पे जाना है, solution निकालना है. So you think on the problem. Industry की हो चलेगा नहीं हो चलेगा. I'm okay with any problem. Okay, that's assignment for you. Okay. Guys,
So please repeat the assignment.
assignment I'll show you. I'll show you this one. Yeah, assignment. Pick up a problem statement, follow design thinking process, 5 steps, present your solution. ये है, मैं next class में ये पूछूंगा सबसे. I will send you also an email, and also I'll put it on application. So this is the assignment, and आप please जो मैंने quiz डाला है वीजा का, आप वो attempt कर लीजिए please. ठीक है? Any thought, any question? Can we wrap up the session?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Samarpita, Yogesh. Okay, so we wrap up the session, Preetam. Let's work on that assignment. तुम लोग assignment पे काम कर लो, and I will be sending you through application, also email, all the links. Okay. Have a nice evening, guys. Thank you for attending. I hope this session was a little bit different than the other ones, and you must have got some idea that how the startup culture is growing, and your mindset will grow if you're thinking this direction. Okay, so thank you. Have a good evening. I close the session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.